Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Stormblood. In the last episode, we fought the summoned Sri Lakshmi in the Alamegan Palace, and at the same time had to prevent all of the other, delegates and everybody else from being tempered and enthralled by the Primal. And we were able to do that with the help of Fordola, who showed up to provide assistance rather unexpectedly with her artificial echo. But, we could have used the help, so we took it. So we got that all done. And then we had a scene where basically Nanamo fired Ralbon in order to allow him to return to Alamigo on a more permanent basis and help rebuild his homeland. So he is now joined the new fledgling Alamegan government. It's no longer a provisional government. They have decided to implement a republic. So that should be interesting. We'll see how that goes. So, with all of that taken care of, we got kind of some scenes at the end there with an update on the status of Gosetsu and Tsuyu. Both of them are back in Kugane. And it seems there's something different about Tsuyu. She's, obviously not trying to kill Gosetsu, so, that's different. So we'll see what that's all about. And also, there appears to be some confusion in the Imperial capital with the state of Xenos. Whether or not he's alive or dead. He slit his own throat right in front of us, and, we put his body in the ground, so we're pretty sure he's dead. I mean, really super dead. So, yeah. We don't have any confusion about that particular issue, but there seems to be a lot of conflicting reports in the Empire, in Imperial capital, though. Alright. So, we need to continue on with the rest of the campaign here, this main story. Let's go ahead and talk to Lise and see what she has for us here. Alright, Lise has tidings to share with us. Alright. Yame, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Yeah, okay, Lise. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we are to maintain presence at Ralgar's Reach. Lise will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now, not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter. The half-dead one? For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Ayame, there you are. Oh, Alphino showed up. Alphino, Alice, is everything alright? We received word from Totaro. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say, only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alice is determined to make it a party of 3. As I have told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You'll be joining us, I trust. I was about to say I'd come too, but I just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangible concern to Alamigo, or even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Totaro await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Alright, we are off to Kugane to see what's going on. Alright, there we are. Head on over to the Ruby Bazaar. And then let's go have our chat with Hancock and Totaro.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual. The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Tsuyu.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Tsuyu. But a woman who resembles Tsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Let's see. I will find Gosetsu together. Sure.
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not. But I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garlean's movements, and more besides.
Alright. The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Soroban a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, then, let us seek out this informant in Sanjo Hanamachi. Alright, so I wonder who this informant is. Alright, so closest teleport is going to be the Rakuza district. Alright, well, here's everybody else. Let's see what's up. Oh, this should be the place. Now I wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, yes, a long while indeed. Oh. You. I knew it. Gyoto, any funny business and you know what will happen, I trust? No funny business, only loyal service to and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I have half a mind to call lease. No lease, I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Tsuyu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gosetsu and Tsuyu? Alas, see them with my own eyes, I did not. But the Imperials are confident. Yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know, a rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogaden samurai appeared on Kugane, a Kugane Dori with a beauteous maiden, and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. 'Twas no common katana either, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting, assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No, regrettably. I do not have a working relationship with the master of, Shofuku, Shichidan. Now, why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I am certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Guardian connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure, but is it wise to let the Namazu out of our sight? What choice do we have? No other choice but this, and a fine choice it is. Though I am adept at gathering information, it is so much more efficient to share the work. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up, and so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Yes, we will go together, and there will be no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer fresh air. I believe Alice has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Alright. Alright, we have learned the emote greeting. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Greeting. Okay. Simple, but effective. Alright. Alphino. Green tea set. Okay. Alphino is eager to find the pawnbroker. Everything in order? Then let us proceed to Kogane Dori and find the master of Shofuku Shichiten. Alright. We should be able to teleport ourselves over there. Ethernet shard. Kogane Dori Markets is where we're going. Alright, and let's find the pawnbroker. Well, there's a perky pawnbroker. Let's see if that's you. We might have had customers like those you describe. So many people come through, it's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase? No? Well, I can't blame a woman for trying. This doesn't seem to be the pawnbroker we seek. No. Okay. Pushy pawnbroker. What about you? A Rogaden samurai and a maiden. Never seen him. Now, if you don't have any business with me, make way for someone who does. Not our person. Pleasant pawnbroker. What about you? Welcome, good madam. Welcome. Will you be buying or... so you've heard tell of the Rogaden Samurai's katana. Small wonder. It is a fine example of its kind. One moment. Dare I hope you have found our pawnbroker? Excellent work, Ayame. And that is the katana? There can be no doubt. It is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you'll be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing his safe return, yet it is not a decision I can make alone. Least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. I'll pay for it. Sure. How expensive could it be? I have a few gil. Nay, my friend. Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait. The Scions will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphino, your kindness is touching, truly. Yet in matters of coin, would Mistress Totaro not expect to be consulted? Come now, our friend would never have relinquished his blade were the need not great, and are we not bound by honor to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I am sure Totaro will wholeheartedly agree. It is settled then. You have made a wise choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. They didn't even tell us how expensive it was. If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well, then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum, than his pretty young companion began clamoring for dango. I duly recommended those served at the Umineko tea house, and thither did they set off. Clamoring for dango? Can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code, perhaps? But it avails us not to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. Alright. You know, it's just around the corner, so I'm just going to go ahead and run there. Alright, Ume. Let's see if she recognizes our targets. Alright, but of course I remember. How could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down dango as if her life depended on it, while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze hostelry, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gosetsu makes for Doma. But this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yotsuyu. Alright. Next. Gosetsu's trail leads to the sea, and that is where Yugiri would go. While doubts remain over the identity of Gosetsu's traveling companion, for now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready to sail. With luck, Alice will already have joined Master Soroban and Mistress Totaro there. Alright, let's head out to the pier and hop on our boat. Here's Soroban. Excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alice arrived mere moments ago. All went well at my end. Yodo met with an Imperial officer and wheedled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they picked up on Gosetsu's trail. And your information matches ours. We are quite certain that Gosetsu seeks to cross to the mainland. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You used Cyan funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the asking price? Aye, well, we were in some haste, and it seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here's the contract of sale. Pray see that the man is paid. Thal's beard, you agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. But Alphino, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you get back. Promise me. Oh, very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. He's gonna get an earful. Alright, first, let us go to the ruby price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen him. Alright, this is going to lead into an instance fight, it appears. Alright then, let's go ahead and get it started. Tatara seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatist, I am sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. But I digress, we have work to do. I think the issue is not the gesture, it's the not even trying to negotiate. Alright, let's begin.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Well, I don't think we need to do that now.
What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
Tsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing. Yeah!
come.
Yeah, Alphino isn't that great of a swimmer. Alright, looks like we got some Imperials to,
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
deal with. Let's actually get rid of the casters first. Although this Magitech armor appears to have developed interest. Alright. Mages are next. Alright, they're all down. You're here for the old man. Yes, he's at the top. You best hurry. Okay.
Lady Tsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gosetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles. All forces, attack!
Not a good idea. This guy first. There we go. Alright, let's see. You next. Not gonna hit by the Magitech armor. Let's see. Signifer over there. Hoplomachus. It's self-detonating. Okay. Well, we need to kill it. It's gonna be close. Alright, got it. Another one. Let me draw the armor this way. Who said that? Giri. I guess she means into this circle here. This one is going to detonate. Okay, well that didn't seem to do much. Deploy the Hexadrone. Alright. Let's just get rid of that guy. Okay. I don't know what those are. Let's just... Oh. Want to get as far away from them as we can. It's almost down.
The art of my forebears.
Alright, we got the Hexadrone. Let's deal with the rest of these Imperials. Oh, more Magitech. Alright. You over here. I'm just going to keep them in their circle. Ten seconds of Starstorm. Okay. 5 seconds to Starstorm.
Focus. Release!
There we go. Alright, they're all down. Duty complete.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Tsuyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time?
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Alright, so she has amnesia. At least she says she does, anyway. Alright, let's speak with Alphino. See what he has to say here. Alright, as Tensui says, we should move on. It would not do for Tsuyu to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she will already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go and see if I'm right. Alright, so, the nearby pier. Is over here. Alright, Elise. Gosetsu, thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Ayame is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me. We need to talk about her. Greetings? You tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine. But I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off you, not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. Alright, if you say so. Right, 'tis past time we set sail. I for one would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget, the Red Gojin bear no love for Yotsuyu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores, near Isari, but out of the villager's sight. Alright, here we are. There's Soroban. Here is where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Ayame, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak to you about my next business venture. It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the science coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Alright, oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Gosetsu's is worth a fortune, enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Soroban's, you will give it a fair hearing, I trust. He has been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. Alright. So he has his own quest line, which I think leads to something else. I'm not exactly sure where that goes, but we're gonna, ignore it for now. Alright. I think we're at the end of the episode here, so we'll pick up here and carry on to meet up with Hien and see what we're gonna do about Tsuyu when we come back next episode. So, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.